trying to do something new. So now I got to see if this is actually working here. And does it say I'm live? It does not. So I'm trying to check out the new mic and go live here on my channel. Let me go to my channel. Oh, it says I'm live. Let's see. Does it look like it's working? It does. Look at that. Okay, and I've got my chat open, so we better, let's see, got my laptop going here. Let me get everything squared away, because this is some new shit here. And so, if you are watching, oh, there's two of you watching. That's kind of cool. I've got the new mic. I don't know if it's working. Can you let me know in the comments? And I got comments down here. It's not really a great setup, but I figured I'm going to try something different and get away from sitting at the computer and staring at the screen so close. I just want to actually get more in touch with you guys. And let's see, who's that? Crystalline? Yep. Let's see, hold on. Yes, I do remember you. And it's popping up on the screen there. Now see, I'm new at this. This is what happens when you get old and technology passes you by. My daughter's like this, and I'm a little slow. I'm just trying to keep up. Posting to TikTok, posting to YouTube, doing the podcast, doing the promotion, selling the merch. It's just like it's almost too much to handle. I need an assistant. I mean, you want to be my assistant? I don't know. But I really don't have anything to talk about other than I'm checking out this new microphone. How does it sound? Crystalline, does it sound good? The hair is like, yeah. I did notice something that's going on over here that we won't talk about. We're going to take care of that this weekend. We're going to make sure we get back to my normal hair because I'm not Bon Jovi. I can't sport the gray. I'm not that good looking as he is. It sounds good. Okay, well, I'm going to be doing a little, what do you call, unboxing of the new microphone setup that I got. Because usually I got to sit over there at the desk and, I don't know, let's see. Here's the setup over there. I usually got to sit over there and I'm tied to the chair. And I'd rather, Airplay 6721, how are you? Nice to see you. But I'd rather just sit down and relax and talk to you without having to have that big fuzzy mic in my face and be tied to my desk and the screen right there. And with this new microphone setup, I'm going to be able to do my mobile podcasts a little better. Because it seems that with scheduling and how everything is going on, it's easier for me to just do it on as I'm driving to work. Sorry, I got to close the laptop. I don't need it because, technology and it's popping up on the screen there. But it's easier for me to record as I'm driving because that's when all my thoughts come to me right then, as I'm driving. So this is really just a basic test, and I am surprised that actually 15 people are watching. And I really appreciate every one of you supporting the podcast and subscribing to the YouTube channel, which is really cool because it's starting to take off. It's starting to get some legs, and it's all because of you guys. And I was talking to my sister last night, as a matter of fact, and I tell everyone, I always tell you to find your purpose, find what you're good at, and that's who you are. That's your goal. That's your thing, right? And drums and music always was my thing. And as you can see, right? Okay. Okay, I won't be doing a lot of that spinning the camera around. But this podcast and sharing this positivity with everyone has really become my thing. And whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But I know that I need to keep talking. And some people say, you talk too much. And the words that come out seem to help. But I want to ask a few questions. And if you watch this now, or if you're live watching, I appreciate that. And if you watch this later, comment in the comments. A lot of people that do podcasts and do video podcasts it's all polished, it's all edited, it's all They take out the airtime. They take out the time when you're thinking about what to say next, and it's like boom, boom, boom. It's cut, 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 and I can do all that stuff. And they've got the background music, and they've got the B-roll, and they've got all this other stuff, and I can do that if that's what you want. But I don't know. Do you like this format? The fact that I'm just sitting here, just talking as we'd be talking if we were hanging out in my living room. Do you like this setup, or do you want me to get it a little bit more polished, a little bit more like YouTube ready? Because like YouTube says, like the thumbnails, I've been doing good on the thumbnails, but they want more polished. Hi, Linda. How are you doing? Linda 11307. Is that your zip code or area code? Whatever. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting this show, and I'm trying to do all the right things to get it out to as many people. And YouTube has been helping a lot with the algorithm, getting the podcast out there. And maybe if you're not a member yet, what's my name? Wow, is it your first time here? My name is Nat. My name is Nat, and this is the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. Wait, that's the sign off. But so I know your name. Now you know mine. We're friends. How's that? But hello, food. You got me on that one. I don't know how to respond to that. Hello, food. Because of this? Is that what you're saying? Okay, good night, Linda. That was quick. But I appreciate everybody who's stuck by me all these years. I've been doing this podcast for about, what, 9 years, 8, 9 years now. And there's he who plants a tree knowing he will never sit under its shade has begun to understand the meaning of life. You're actually absolutely right. And that's why I continue to do these podcasts. I don't do it for money. I don't do it for fame. I don't do it for recognition. I don't do it for likes. I don't do it for shares. I do it because I have to. And, oh, you subscribed? Thank you, Linda. Thanks so much. The subscriptions really help, and it helps the algorithm. And if you're watching a video and you don't like it, let it play out. Let it finish, because that way YouTube thinks you like it and they'll promote me more. But there's so many. I'm just trying to catch up and trying to do the right thing and say the right thing. And it's like I get a lot of tips from... I have a program that I use called vidIQ that helps me to create the thumbnails, to get the right tags, to do the right descriptions. Yes, I do. Can I buy you a Roblox card? I cannot. I don't do Roblox. Sorry about that. Please. Oh, you're begging. Please. You don't have to beg. But no, I cannot buy you a Roblox card. You should... Yeah. That was good, man. You totally caught me off guard and derailed the whole conversation where I was going. Yo, can you buy me a Roblox card? You know what? When you go live, you never know what to expect. And Kevin, you totally caught me off guard. And that kudos to you. That was great. So I don't know what else to say other than I appreciate you guys watching and subscribing and sharing the podcast and all that good stuff. So why do I do this? You ask yourself, why does he do this? It's not for the money. It's not for the fame, because there's no fame. There's no money. I do it because it's a calling. It's something inside of me that says, you know what? It's time to go down and talk about something that makes me feel good, the positivity. And a lot of times it comes from your stories. When you text me at 304-506-3332, I get ideas for the show. It's something that a lot of times people text me and say, this is happening in my life. I don't know what to do. Can you talk about this? And I do that. And I talk about it. And it's all just my opinion. It's my perspective. But ultimately, you have to make your own decisions in life. And when you start owning your decisions, when you start understanding that your decisions, your thoughts create your life. Your thoughts are creating your life every minute of every day. And they create that aura, they create that energy that is around you. And they've been able to photograph the energy that your body puts off. It's so much electric energy. What? A Q. I don't know what that is. I just got something that popped up on the screen. I don't even know what it is. But see, and that's why I ask. Let me just digress and ask you guys again. Do you like this free form, wing it format that I always do on my shows? I really never edit out the dead air time. I really don't do any special effects. I don't do any of the pop-ups and all that stuff. It's straightforward, usually captions, but it's no big ordeal like some of the big people do. I don't do that. Do you want me to start doing that? I can, but it'll take more time, and you'll get less shows and less of my words because I'll have to think a lot more. And when it comes to thinking, I really don't want to. Who said hi? Hector Andre said hi. Hey Hector, how you doing? Are you subscribed? Are you a follower? I got a couple top fans in there. Linda, you're a top fan? That's pretty cool. I just noticed this. See, I'm all new to this, so let me scroll. Linda is a top fan, and Crystalline is a top fan. I don't know what that means, but it's just ridiculous how far behind I am just trying to keep up with all this stuff. And I hope you guys like what I do, man. Delta Calix said hi. Hey, how's it going, Delta? Nice to see you. Glad you joined the show. And I'm just basically rambling on because I'm testing out the new mic and I don't have a motivational, positive thing to say other than if you want to do something, like if you feel like going live, if you feel like doing something, just do it. Security guard from Florida, Lucinda, I know who you are. I know you. Don't be shy. I know who you are, Lucinda. Number one fan, I think, aren't you? You are. Oh, I don't see a crown next to your thing. What is that? That top fans. How do you do that? How do you do that top fan shit? I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. I'm still new at all this stuff, and I'm just trying to share the positivity and trying to help all of us deal with all this crap that's going on in the world. It's really ridiculous. The Bible says that when it gets to the end of days, right is wrong, up is down, and all this stuff is, there's so many things that point to the crazy times that are ahead. And I'm just really happy every day that I wake up. And when I make my life that simple, I wake up and it's a good day. And I make it a good day because I got to wake up. And if you feel that way, if you can actually simplify your mind, because I've really learned how to simplify my mind. And I don't know if it's the years, it might be the 80s and 90s that kind of got rid of a lot of that stuff that was out there. But the fact that I can simplify it to where when I wake up and I go, I got to wake up again. I know time is speeding up, but I got to wake up again. And when you feel that is the most important thing, then your whole day can be positive. When you get to wake up, because you know what? Someone's not going to wake up tomorrow. Let's hope it's not us. But, and Lucinda, you're right. Time is speeding up. And they say that the older you get, the faster time goes by. And I don't know if it's that. I really don't think it's that. I think it's the fact that things are happening so fast, and also the amount of information that we're able to access that is being put into our brains. It's on your phone. It's right there. Something happens within 10 seconds. It's all over social media, and everybody knows about it. And I think that kind of gives the feeling of acceleration, and it shows you that when something happens, we notice it right away. We find out right away. So that's why I kind of think that it feels like time is really speeding up, but it actually is. Shit is happening so much faster now, and it's like you can't stop it. And I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to stop anything. I'm not trying to control anything. The only thing I'm trying to control is my road rage when I'm driving. And the fact that I'm just doing this, basically, I just do this to amuse myself. What did you say there? Better one handful with tranquility than two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. The verses highlights that peace and contentment uh, with less and more vibe with it. Greed. Oh, okay. Promoting a balanced, quiet life. Stress, greed, and excessive toil for more possessions. You know, I have a lot of stuff and I've worked hard for everything I have, and I feel blessed for the things that I do have. This studio is incredible. The technology I have is obviously more than I know what to do with, but I'm blessed at the fact that I have this. And I really am stoked at the fact that I can connect with people all over the world just like that. And YouTube has helped me to do that, and I appreciate that. And the fact that I get people from other countries. I had a text message from Zimbabwe. Believe it or not, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a freaking joke. How it said that my podcast has helped this person to have a happier life. Do they speak English in Zimbabwe? I don't know. I don't have any translations, but and all over the world, that people that watch this podcast and connect to it, and now that it's on YouTube, and I'm doing I'm trying to do the TikTok positive minute every day. Let's see if I can pull it off every day and remember to do it. You forget stuff when you get older. You still got my book? The first one or the second one? Did you get the second one? Did you buy a journal? You know what? I want to tell you about the journal. I should grab a copy of it. Let me grab it. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh, this is real professional. Oh, this is one that's about to go out right now. This is the new journal, which is really cool. The pen, I got to tell you, the best part about this journal is the pen. The pen is the shit. If you like a good pen writes so nice. And I was never one for journaling. I always talked about it. And I started writing in the journal when I started promoting it and put it on. There's one on Amazon that doesn't come with a pen. It's a cheaper version. It's different, but it's got positive sayings on it. And then there's the one you can buy through my website, which is really nice with the leather cover and the logo on it. And it's really cool. And it gives you all the, it's got the things, that thing. It's got this stuff to mark the pages. It's really cool. And I started writing in this journal, and you'd be surprised when you start to write stuff down. I love the green, by the way. When you start to write stuff down and you think things, there's things that I've written in my journal that my wife and daughter will probably see after I die, and they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that." But it gives you an outlet to write all this personal shit down that you won't tell anybody, but you have to get off your chest. And it's like a diary, but it's a journal. And if this is laying on your desk, nobody's going to pick it up and look into it, right? But every day you write something in there. Right? I try to write something every day, and there's days when I'm like, I got nothing to say. And then I think about, there's days when I have nothing to say for a podcast, and I turn on the camera and and it just comes out. So when you start writing, if you open the book, the journal, and you have an inkling to grab the pen and just write, "Today I woke up," and then you just let it come out. Don't try to force words, but you start writing stuff. You'd be amazed what you learn about yourself. It blows my mind what I'm learning about myself because I'm writing things down. And there's ways to really make yourself a better person and actually get in touch with the true self, And there's something that I talked about a few years ago in a podcast. When you have something that really bothers you, you write it down and write down all the details about it and read it, and then crumble it up and throw it in the fire and burn it and let it go. This way, you write it down, you keep it, you can reflect on it, and you can learn from it. And it's kind of cool. You've been writing journals. Your grandpa always did. It's the very reason. Completely agree. Once you get writing the first sentence, it flows. It's so true. Once you start writing something, there's times when I'll sit down, I'm like, I'm just going to write a sentence and just put the date and say, I had a decent day at work, and some asshole cut me off in traffic or whatever. And then it just comes out. What is this? A Q&A sticker. I don't know what this is. Q&A? No, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry. No, hold on. I don't know what that was. Sorry. Something pops up on the screen. YouTube goes, hey, try this. But I appreciate you guys really supporting the show. And Lucinda, I appreciate you so much because I think you've purchased everything from the store that you can so far. And the sweatshirts are coming out. The new line of sweatshirts, I got a whole bunch of new ideas for the logos. And it's going to be, oh, look at you. What is that? What does that say? #1 fan. How'd you do that? Crystalline, how the heck did you do that? #1. I don't know how you did that. Let me know. Let people know how to do that. That's kind of cool. But it just pops up. You're just special, right? That's it. You're just special. But I've got a whole new line of apparel I'm going to do because the old stuff it's spent, it's old. I mean the gold, the green logo, it's good shirt, good logo. We're going to keep that, but I'm going to. I got some new stuff that's coming out. It's stonewashed. It's kind of cool. But I have to wrap this up, and I really hate to say that I got to wrap this up. Make sure you hit the text line 304-506-3332. You have a question? Let me hear it. And make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit subscribe and hit all the buttons that you're supposed to. 2 journals I've started, prayer journal and a journal dedicated to future children. 26, no kids yet. Okay, what's your question? I'm going to have to wrap this up because I got to go to the bathroom. And it's like, it's not very professional, but it's just the way it is. Man. I'm straight up honest. I could go while this is live streaming, but that would be tacky. So I really do have to go. This is bad news. I will be back. Send me a text message, Lucinda, and I will get back to you. And I appreciate everyone who has been following the show. And I got to go. I'll talk to you later.